Cheers everyone, welcome back to another video, and for today's toast I'm having a delicious pomegranate berry drink. I don't know why I messed up so much. I'm actually really excited to be back to this mod because, as many of you already know, this is my favorite game I'm playing on the channel. It doesn't mean I don't like the other games, it's just I love Lord of the Rings to death. And the topic for today...
Aye, Lord.
Hi, Lord.
Move out.
I think it's going to be... speed up.
No
Thank you.
Today.
Oh, look, it's Dale. Anyway, I better not procrastinate too much. Let's see. What should the toast today be? You know what I want to toast? I want to toast you guys again. You guys, because I've been getting overwhelming positive reinforcement on playing this game, and I thank you guys so much. You guys have been I've been gaining more subscribers. People have been saying, "Oh, I love your Dwarven campaign for Third Age," and that just makes me so happy. So happy. I was afraid I was going to play this and no one was going to like it. But thank you guys so much. This channel is growing, and I'm just really happy that you're all here for the journey, because I come home every day and I'm like, I got to check the comments. I got to check YouTube. I got to reply. But yeah, and enough of that. You guys want to get on with the video. So thank you guys so much. Cheers. Cheers to all of you. Ooh, that's some good stuff. I should do a Dwarven toast for the next video. I should do that. I forgot that I have to do that. Here we are. Now, I've been having a lot of difficulties with Medieval 2 lately. I actually broke the game yesterday when I was recording my Aztec campaign. I love that one to death as well. I can recruit Riders of Dale? Yes! Well, I'm going to recruit lots of Riders of Dale. Probably only can get them from Erebor, but that is awesome. Sweet. Alright.
My king.
I don't know why I'm doing that. Okay, so in one turn they're going to surrender, or they're going to charge out. Now, I don't want to quite take them yet. I'll probably actually retreat and then start sieging it again. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to do that. Or at least I feel like it. Now, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm going to be honest with you. I've been having a lot of issues in the battles. The game likes to crash a lot. I've done a lot of research on how to stop crashes. I did user settings, and I got rid of all the notifications. I got rid of the time change thing with the clock. I deleted the description geography new file, or whatever it's called. I deleted that, and it's still being really finicky. So if there is, I'm gonna only really I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I have to do battles. You guys won't watch if I don't do battles. I'm gonna get it figured out. I just have a lot of work to do in terms of schoolwork. That's why I haven't been able to get around to doing it. But I assure you, I'm gonna get that fixed. And yeah, so yeah, I thought I might just let you know, guys, that I've been having those issues, just so you know. I think it's fair to you guys. Shouldn't just hide it. Anyway,
Aye, sire.
with that, we're gonna go take this because yes. Because yes, I just want this area consolidated. I don't want the elves coming in. I don't have to worry about actually the Blue Mountain Dwarves too much, because the High Elves, I mean, they're pretty friendly. Let's be honest, they're not too bad. And the Free Peoples of Eriador are gonna be too busy with Gundabad. Now, what I want Eriador to do is to be extremely passive and not do anything for this campaign. Maybe even fight the Orcs of the Misty Mountains, because I want to take Gundabad, and I want all of this right here. Eriador likes to come and take this. I want that. If they go ahead and take that, then I'm going to have to kick them out and declare war on them, sadly enough. I don't want to do that. Well, it may have to happen. It may have to happen, and if it does, then I can't feel bad about it. Yeah, I will spend my last bit of money. So Gimli is going to team up. I'm so bad at pronouncing names. Cazador. There. That's his name. I can word. I can English. Yes. And we have Gloin. We have actually a pretty reasonable army right here. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. This is kind of secluded. I could rush that settlement over there, but I have a feeling the elves already have it. Can I recruit like a spy? I want to also take Londir, but that would just be spreading my armies way too thin. At the same time, these guys are like expensive. Like, holy moly. I don't know what I'm going to do. I might have to disband a couple. Should I? I mean, there's not much more I can conquer. Like, what else can I conquer? You know what? Okay, I don't know. I wanna make a decision right now because these guys are gonna start sucking up my money. You know what? We can always recruit more. I'm sorry, but I'm making the decision. These guys are free. We don't really need a large army here. If the elves declare war on me, actually, I'll be doomed. But the free peoples of Eriador are not gonna like that. Actually, now that I think about it, they might side with the elves and then kill me. But it's unlikely. That's what I'm trying to say. And if I make this decision now to disband them, then I can get a lot more money. And I think these risky moves in the early game are going to pay off for when I want to conquer everything as the dwarves.
Aye, sire.
Those dwarves. Edible. Yes, we're going to get a large pig farm. We're going to eat all the pigs. It's going to be good. Oh yeah, I forgot about my diplomat. And that's the only music you're going to be able to hear in this campaign, unfortunately. The music in this game is beautiful, but I can't put it in, unfortunately. Or else copyright will come and be like, yo, we're the copyright police, and we don't like your attitude. Copyright strike, and I'll be all like, dang.
A proud victory! A most noble conquest, sire.
Well.
As you order, sire.
The dwarves must be...
My lord.
Bomber. Wow, we were just barely outnumbering. It's because of the Dragon Slayers of Ered Mithrin. Now I'm going to be giving a lot of lore about Ered Mithrin. A lot of lore. You can read... Actually, you know what? You can pause here, read this. This will give you some lore if you want. Survive War of Wrath, yeah. Escape the destruction of Bellerand. Now let me explain. You guys really wanted the lore, so I'm going to explain that right now. So Bellerand was a land during the time of the First Age. It was a giant piece of land right here. And these mountains used to be a lot more interconnected. Now Bellerand was land way far away, also where the Númenóreans used to chill. And essentially what happened, I'm going to try to make this brief because this gets really deep. Sauron convinced like the Númenóreans to go and kill like Eru Ilúvatar and all like the gods. So they just got this giant wave and they sent it all away, and they sent this massive wave and destroyed all of Bellerand. And that's why this island is here. This is like teasing us, saying, "Oh look, this is the remnants of Bellerand," and that's why. And only a couple Númenóreans survived, and that's why in the extended version of the Two Towers, or was it the Return of the King? I can't remember. I haven't watched those movies in a while. No, it was the Two Towers, definitely. Éowyn is actually having a dream about the destruction of Bellerand. And she talks about a wave. You guys can go watch the movies again, watch the extended version of it. It's really cool. But yeah, the Dwarves of Ered Mithrin, they're very mighty folk. And they're the survivors. Because this all used to be all mountain stuff. The Forod Waith was the Forod Waith. This is the Forod Waith right here. This was the lair of Morgoth, which was evil, the first Dark Lord, and Sauron was one of his lieutenants. Some lore for you. You asked for it, I give it. I deliver. Who are you? You look to be the new guardian of Erebor. So we have a population boost, right? So that means we're growing in population, right? Yeah, we are. Looks like you are the son of someone. I honestly wish I knew.
Aye, Lord.
We won't keep... Dale is here to protect us. Honestly, if... Yeah, we're fine. We're gonna... Actually, hold on. You know what? I have a good idea. So, King Dane is gonna stay here, and he's gonna kind of hold the line. Actually, I'm gonna send him out a bit. And a little more. Actually, no, we're just gonna build a watchtower here. Now, Dane's Halls is right here. Dane Doom. It was originally called Dane's Halls. That's a different Dane. That's not King Dane. But I'm going to rename it. And for those of you who played War in the North, you might have a suspicion what I'm going to name it. Now, I want Balin to become a great general. Because King Dane is already very well respected general. Whereas Balin's like... This guy is, like, they respect Balin as, like, an elder, kind of, in a sense. But I don't really know too much about him. Leave the Dwarven warriors behind.
My king.
Send the Dwarven miners. They have a... Ooh, they have damage boost. So you're going to stay there. You're going to help guard that.
My liege.
And Balin is going to take this army. And he's going to go take this place over here.
We've marched our limit. Aye. Aye, sire.
And these Dwarven miners
Move out. Aye. Joining our
are
forces.
going to be responsible for garrisoning that, because we don't have any Dwarven miners. Now, I'm afraid of rebelling, this army just totally being like, hey, let's rebel. Because that's happened a lot in my Aztec campaign, and that was really obnoxious. Oh, ooh, this is very important, the Dwarven Forgers. So you can pause this right here, and you can read the description. I love this mod so much. Alright. So essentially what this is saying, yeah, the Dwarves were created during the years of the trees of Alu. Or, I don't know how to pronounce these names. I've never... Because you see, with Lord of the Rings, I've only read these names, but I haven't actually heard people pronounce them. I wish I could meet J.R. Tolkien. He's a great guy. Yeah, they're the most skillful stoneworkers. Only second to Fëanor himself. Fëanor was the one who made the Silmarils. Now, Fëanor had descendants, one of them being Celebrimbor, who made the Rings of Power. The dwarves would often share their knowledge of forging with metals in the land of Eregion, which is right here. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Now, Austin Edhill, which is right around here, is where Celebrimbor lived. If you played Shadow of Mordor, you'll know a bit more about this. Sauron actually came and destroyed that place and took Fëanor back. No, he took Celebrimbor back with him to Mordor. Look at Mordor. I actually haven't looked at it. Well, yeah, the dwarves and elves actually loved each other, and they were just great smiths, making a whole bunch of stuff, just everything. They're great allies. And then they just started to divide, because the dwarves were known to be very hardy and very robust in a sense. They had a little bit of a greed problem, but Sauron would describe them as being almost impossible to corrupt, because what was it when Sauron gave the Rings of Power to he gave 3 to the elves. Okay, 3 to the elves. The elves immediately took off the rings because they knew that Sauron was trying to take control of them. He gave 7 to the dwarves, but each one of the dwarves resisted evil, but there was a little bit of a side effect. They became insanely greedy. But men, he gave 9 to men because men were easy to corrupt. Sad face. Because that just so happens that I'm of the race of men. Oh well.
They shall not see.
And then hobbits, the reason why the hobbits are so resilient, I'm probably going to leave that territory, honestly, because I don't want to go too close to Eriador. I want to focus on getting that. But anyway, hobbits are just so cheerful. They don't care for riches. They just care for food and cheer. It's one of Bilbo's famous quotes. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool stuff. We have this nice... so that's 61. So yeah, we have a nice couple $100 coming from that village. Anyway, I better get on with the campaign. I don't want to procrastinate too much.
Aye, noble sire.
Yeah, really glad you guys asked me to explain the lore. It's really cool. Middle-earth is just full of it. So as we conquer, I'm just going to explain more about all of the stuff, especially when we get to Gundabad. Gundabad has a rich history, and Moria has the richest history. It is just Dwarven central. It's crazy. And there's Rune. I want to keep a close eye on Rune. I want my spy to make sure Rune does not advance. Doesn't get too ambitious. And it looks like they've taken that settlement. But they have very few forces there, so I'm really happy about that. It means I'm probably not going to want to push out too much more. Now Rune, that would be a cool campaign to play, because I can tell you guys, because Rune actually has a pretty interesting history as well. While there is a lot less, there's way more history on the Dwarves. I could talk about the two blue wizards, because they have affiliations with Rune. I'm not going to tell you about that because this is Dwarven campaign. But if you want me to play Rune or the elves or the or Rohan, or I can do that in the future. I want to play all the factions in the, and record them in this game. That would be cool if I did that. But it's all up to you guys,
Aye, Lord.
I'm not gonna like completely cater to my audience, but I'm not gonna like bend over. Like, I want to enjoy what I do, but yeah, whatever you guys want. I'm not really explaining this well, am I?
Joining our forces.
Okay, so we have 2 Dwarven Forgers. Those are insanely powerful. We have 2 Generals and Dwarven Warriors, and Miners are kind of just for garrisoning. So there's a chance they might surrender. I would be very grateful if they did. I'd be like, thanks guys. You guys surrendered? Respect. Now, this settlement is a town. I want it to grow. I want it to make money. What else can I... Oh, I'm out of money. Okay. Now, looks like I'm going to have to end off the video, sadly enough, soon. Thorin's Halls. Yeah, I'll talk about the Blue Mountains too. I forgot to do that. That'll be for next episode. I don't want to tell you guys all the lore in one video, because then you'll just know everything and then it'll be boring. But yeah, let's just move Bomber. Oh, crew. Ooh, copyright. Copyright. Can't do that. Alright. So we need to go here.
Yes, sire.
Alright, so in the next video we are going to go and talk to the Elves of Lorien. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you share and like this video, and I'll see you back for the next toast. And as always, farewell. Bye.